Hi there, welcome to my channel Maths SL. I'm speaking Saqib Latif. Now we're gonna solve finance question, financial math. The question 7 says 7.1 Mone purchased a gaming computer for 85,000 rand. The computer depreciates at 8.5% per annum on the reduced balance method. Calculate the book value of the gaming computer after 5 years. I'll show you how to solve this question. So this 7.1, we're going to use the reduced balance method of depreciation. So this is formula. We're going to use the reducing balance method formula. So the reducing balance method formula is A is equal to P1 minus I power n. So I'm gonna substitute all of these value into this formula. So the 85,000 rand, that is a p value, initial amount, and one from the formula. Interest rate, he said 8.5%, so which is gonna be a 0.085, and for how many years? So he said 5 years. So the 5 years. So I use the calculator, and my final answer is 54,516,05. So this is my final answer. 7.2 Brett wants to buy a car that costs 180,000 rand. He decides to save for the car by depositing 4,494 rand and 35 cents at the end of each month into a saving account that earns interest at 7.2% per annum compounded monthly. Determine the number of months it will take Brett to save 180,000 rand. This is a future value question. So the second question, future value formula, I'm going to apply. This is my future value formula. In the at the back of the information sheet, you have this one. This formula is in the question paper information sheet. So now the Brett wants to buy a car that is cost 180,000 rand. So we don't know. We need to find the number of months here. So we're looking in here. So we got now what a car want to buy that costs 180,000. So that's must remember the larger amount, that is your future value, which is 180,000, and then we have X value, which is a monthly, which he decided to save for the car by depositing 4,495.35 4,495.35 at the end of each month. So that's your monthly what you're paying, that is your X. So 4,495 comma 35 big bracket, one from the formula, and interest rate we have 7.2%, which means 0.072 over monthly is 12, and and we don't know, we need to find minus 1 big bracket close over interest rate, same this one, 0.072 over 12. Now we need to simplify, use the calculator. Now cross multiply under head 1, so this is going to be a 180,000 multiply this one 0.072 over 12, and equal to is going to be this one 44 4495,35 and small bracket 1 plus 0,072 over 12 over power n minus 1 big bracket close. Now our subject of the formula is L, so this one gonna in multiplication form, and I take it to that side become division, or you can say both side you divide by 4,495 over 35. So it's gonna be 180,000 and all this amount what we have and divide by 4495 comma 35. And now obviously our subject of the formula is L, so this negative L when I pull over this shall become so this is negative 1 when I pull over this shall become positive 1 is equal to, so we only left with the 1 plus 0,072 over 12 power n. We got this one. Now we're going to have to solve for n. So before we solve n, we can solve this side. Sorry, there's a mistake. 4,494,35 at the end of each monthly pay. So I rectify here. Now we need to solve this one. So we're gonna put one time in the calculator this one to solve. So make a fraction here. Fraction 180,000 multiply comma 072 over 12 and now pull down is going to be a 4,494,35 and plus 1 equal. So answer is 1,2403,01712. So I'm gonna write one time this value. Now I need to solve for n here. I'm gonna apply the log here. So this is gonna be base. That's gonna stay the same. So is n gonna be equal to log. Because remember this is base. So the 1 plus 0,072 over 12. This is base, and obviously this is gonna be a I'm gonna value of x. So this is a base of 1,240,1712. So this is the base, gonna stay the same. So the log of 1,24 so on to the base this one, and now I'm gonna use the calculator to find the n value. So it's gonna be a plus the log, and so I press the log, and I'm gonna write the base 1 plus fraction comma 072, and the bottom is 12, and on that column must be 1,24 0 sorry 0 3017 and 12 and equal. So n become 36 comma something, so I'm gonna say n is equal to 36. So the n is 36. So this is my n. So this is my final answer. 7.3. Nabil takes out a loan of 350,000 to renovate his house. The loan carries an interest rate of 11.5% per annum, compound monthly, and is is to be repaid over a period of 15 years. He makes regular monthly payment for the first 5 years. At the end of this 5 years period, he makes an additional lump sum payment of 40,000 rand. 7.3.1 says calculate the outstanding balance of the loan immediately after the additional payment has been made. The outstanding balance, you can use the future value formula or the present value formula. I like to use the present value formula, that's more easy. So I'm going to choose that method. I'll show you how to solve. So for outstanding balance, I'm going to use the present value formula. So Nabil take out the loan to renovate his house, 350,000. So 350,000 rent is equal to x, we don't know, need to find 1 minus 1 plus I. Now I is gonna be now is the 11.5% per annum and compounded monthly. So that's gonna be a 0.115 over 12 monthly, and the power now we need to find the number of years. So 15 years. So it's gonna be a 15 multiplied 12. That's gonna be 180. So minus 180. That's your L, and the close bracket and over I 0.115 over 12. Now, now uh, again same thing. Our subject of the formula is x cross multiply, so we need to find the x. This is going to be, I'm going to swap around left to right. So x going to be, I'm going to isolate one time, is equal to, so this is cross multiply is going to be a 350,000, and this is multiply, you can write in bracket 0.115 over 12. And now this whole thing, this is cross multiply, and we left with this one x, must remember under is 1 here, so this is cross multiply. I'm going to skip the method here. So this 3 cross multiply, under is 1 here, so cross multiply, and 350,000 multiply 0.115 over 12. Now this is a subtraction of the formula on top part. So now both sides you divide by this part, and x is isolated, so this is going to be under divided by this whole amount, big bracket 1 minus 1 plus 0.115 over 12, and minus 180, big bracket close. So I'm going to put in the calculator one time to solve this one. So I'm going to use the one time calculator. Fraction 350,000 multiply 115 over 12. Now down, bracket must add the bracket 1 minus again bracket 1 plus fraction 115, down gonna be a 12, and close bracket power next to 180, and close bracket equal. So answer gonna be 4088,66. So that's my final answer. So answer gonna be a 4088,66 cent. So 4088,66. That's my x value monthly. That is my monthly payment. Now we need to find the outstanding balance after 5 years before the lump sum payment. So obviously that is total is 180. The 5 years minus 60 months is gonna be a 120. Yeah, 120. That's my end gonna be now. So the outstanding balance after 5 years. So again gonna put the present value formula, and this time this is our 4088 88 comma 66, that's my x. Every month I'm paying. And 1 minus, this is my monthly payment, 1 minus 1 plus I is gonna be stay the same, comma 115 over 12, but the n gonna be now minus 120 because after 5 years outstanding balance. So 0 comma 115 over 12. So I'm gonna use the calculator to solve this one. I put everything into the calculator. So I solve. The one time answer is 290. So the answer is 290,810 comma 28. So 290,810 comma 28. So this is my outstanding balance. Now we need to calculate the outstanding balance after the additional lump sum payment. So obviously that's gonna be a now outstanding balance after the lump sum payment. That's gonna be a, so this value 290810.20, sorry, 0.28 minus that amount. Outstanding balance after the lump sum payment. So this amount 290,810,28 minus. So remember he paid 40,000. So that 40,000 minus. So the answer gonna be is equal to 250,810 comma 28. 250,810 comma 28. 250,810 comma 28. So this is my final answer. 7.3.2. After 5 years, Nabil misses the next 8 payments. Calculate his new monthly payment if he wants to settle the loan in the given period. So if you want to settle the loan in the given period, we need to calculate the new monthly payment. I'll show you how to solve this question. So the initial loan period was 15 years, which means 180 months. So we have 180 months, right? Now, after 5 years, which means 60 months, they are 60 months. So minus 60 is gonna be a 120 month now, and Nabil misses the next 8 payments. So the remaining period for the new payment is 120 minus 8 is gonna be a 112. So that's gonna be your 112 months. So I'm gonna use one time this formula. You can use one time or you can use separate, your choice. We need to add, we need to apply 8-month interest compound. We're gonna use the compound interest formula. So apply 8 months of interest to the loan. So we're gonna use the compound interest formula. You can work out separate, you can equate, or you can do one time. So it's gonna be the compound interest formula is a P 1 plus I power n is equal to, now present value formula which we have. So we're gonna equate these two formula. This is a compound interest formula, this is a present value formula. So you can work out first this one, then you can equate, either way same. So we need to, because we need to apply 8-month interest to the loan. So that's gonna be work out this side. So that's we have present, and now we gotta remember we work out earlier 250,810 comma 28. So this is we're gonna use as x. So this is gonna be x here now, and obviously, sorry. So this is gonna be our uh, that amount what we have outstanding balance. In that outstanding balance, you gonna 8 month interest you need to uh, uh, apply into the loan value. So if you must add, so must apply, so must apply 8 month interest to the loan. So the loan now that balance which we have 250,000. So we have balance. So this is the amount earlier we found 250,810,28. So this is our P because he missed 8 payments. So now apply 8 month interest to the loan. So it's going to be a 250,000 810,28 and 1 plus I interest obviously 0,115 monthly over 12, and for how many month we applying this interest compound interest we go for 8 is equal to, now we need to find the new monthly uh, payment. So we need to find the new monthly payment. So this is we have to calculate the new monthly payment. So this is a missed payment question. So now that's going to be a x. We need to find 1 minus 1 plus, and interest rate is same 0,115 over 12 monthly, and this time is n gonna be minus 112 because over 0,115 over 12. This is because uh, the remaining number of payments is 112 months. So that's why we're going to use the present value formula. So this is, we need to find the new monthly payment. So this is our n of this side present value. Now we solve here. So first, uh, so cross multiply. This is gonna be multiplied by this one. So it's gonna be a 250,810,28. Must very careful. Everything must do properly here. Otherwise, the calculation gonna be wrong. And multiply is gonna be bracket this one 0,115 over 12 and equal to this whole amount x big bracket 1 minus 1 plus 0,115 over 12 power negative 112 close bracket. Now we need to find the x. So this is going to be under the multiplication. This is a multiplication form, and I switch over to this and become division. I'm going to just, therefore I'm going to swap around. So this is top 250 810 comma 28 and 1 plus 0,115 over 12 power 8 and multiply 0,115 over 12 over this whole thing down now, bracket 1 minus 1 plus 0,115 over 12 power minus 112 big bracket close. So the big bracket close. Now I'm going to use the one-time calculator to solve this one. So 3,952,24. This is my new monthly payments. This is my final answer. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you have any question, comment below. I will assist you. In next video, I will upload the calculus questions.